So this fire is turning into a complete and total disaster. And I'm still trying to figure out getting TikTok going. This is annoying. Huh. Oh, I see. There we go. Oh man, sorry, I'm a little bit behind here. Okay. It's my first time using TikTok Live Studio, and it's not easy when you're using OBS. Okay. Think we're good. So we got that, we got this, and this. Okay. Okay. Great. Just fantastic. It's perfect. Everything's working out great. I'm not mad at all. And I think I can go live on Blue Sky. See if that does anything. Okay. Well, this stream is turning into a bit of a dumpster fire to start off, but hey, we already have a fire in LA, so I guess that's fitting. It's kind of crazy how I'm really glad that I just recently watched Chernobyl. Um, because had I not, I would not get so like it's crazy. Art imitates life, or life imitates art, or whatever the fuck the saying is. Because there is so much shit that happened in Chernobyl that is just right out of what's happening right now here in LA. It could be happening all over again. It's the exact same shit, different day. It's really crazy. I mean, the total incompetence of the people in charge, the denial by the elitists. Shayla Renee, you just watched Chernobyl? It's one hell of a TV show. I mean, I didn't know the specifics of it. I mean, you hear briefly, Chernobyl was a nuclear disaster in Soviet Russia, blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I did not know kind of like the ins and outs of it. And it's just an incredibly well done show. Shane Matthew Green, Randy Watson, L. Perry G, welcome. Um, so where do we want to start with this? ABC 7 News
Days
covered
after
it.
this massive warehouse fire broke out, the roof is still burning, and now the food inside is starting to rot. Officials say there are about 85 million pounds of food inside of this building, mostly meat, fish, and poultry. With the refrigeration system down, all of that food is slowly warming up. And here's the problem: firefighters still can't go inside safely. So now the city is getting help from the county, which has brought in huge helicopters to drop water and fire suppressing gel from the air in an effort to cool things down and keep the fire from spreading. But even when the fire is finally out, officials say a massive cleanup job is waiting. Think about it. Millions of pounds of spoiled food will have to be removed from the building before this is all over. Meanwhile, people who live near
Yeah, it
the
was eye
fire say
opening,
the
Shelly.
smoke has made it really hard to breathe and forced many of them to stay inside for days.
It's overwhelming, very overwhelming.
If you're feeling the effects of the smoke, the city has opened relief centers where people can get out of the bad air, pick up masks, and other resources. Officials say winds continue to shift, so even communities from miles away from the fire could still see and smell the smoke.
Now, all this paints a picture of, oh, the city is doing, good stuff. They're handing out masks. They're handing out, um, they're providing safe shelters, this, that, and the other. But this fire never should have happened in the first fucking place because the owner is a fucking criminal. We'll come back to that in a minute once we get deeper into the discussion. So this is what LA Taco is reporting. Smoke from the Lineage Logistics fire, that's the name of the company, continues to pollute LA. I mean, look at this. This is insane. And the size of this, I don't even know if this is, I guess this is it, but it looks bigger. I don't know. I got some other photos that'll show the scale of this building. This building is unbelievably big. Father's Day celebration at Dodger Stadium could have been put to an early end this Sunday as smoke from the still burning Lineage Logistics warehouse fire floated into the stadium. I've got some pictures of that too. The hazy brown smoke eventually lifted before the first pitch was thrown and the game continued as scheduled. The health threat from the toxic smoke, however, continues as wind patterns push the toxic smoke out of Boyle Heights and across various parts of LA County. It's amazing to have people saying they like down in Long Beach saying that they could smell it. People all the way up in Burbank, which is significantly closer than Long Beach, but still saying that they can smell it. I don't know what's been going on. I don't know if I have COVID or something because I have not smelled it. I haven't noticed anything. Maybe I'm just lucky. The prevailing winds are taking it somewhere else. I don't know. But I personally haven't smelled it. But what I've been reading from folks is it is awful. Should have paid the workers enough to live. Shane, I'm glad you bring that point up because we'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. I have some interesting tidbits about the owner that we'll come back to. While driving through LA County on the I-10 freeway on Saturday, I personally saw and smelled the smoke from the fire floating in Rosemead all the way through Pomona. Pomona is way the hell out east. I think it's actually past Ontario, if I remember correct, which is like 40 miles from downtown. Finally dissipating in Montclair and San Bernardino County. San Bernardino County, of course, being the furthest east you can get. Excuse me. Okay, maybe I am getting some of the toxic smoke now. The fire appears to have started when solar panels on the roof of the building caught fire on Wednesday afternoon, as reported by Boyle Heights Beat, with the flames eventually reaching an ammonia line. Now, this I'm very confused about, because the solar panels, it's just, I'm confused on how they caught fire. That's a new one for me. I hadn't heard a lot about solar panels catching fire. I mean, what's really flammable there? I guess maybe the battery? I don't fully know. But I'm a little confused. Platinum. Oh, we have a mega pedophile in the chat. Everybody, bring out your whistles. Platinum Platin says, be straight, dumbass. I actually am. I just support my LGBTQ friends and family. Imagine being such a fucking loser in life that you get triggered over this flag. On Saturday, Governor Gavin Newsom declared a state of emergency response to the fire. Also, the flames reaching an ammonia line. So I'm assuming ammonia is flammable. This is why I should have paid attention in science class. Shane, you're in Ontario. Have you noticed, is it giving you difficulty breathing out there? Or can you smell it, Shane? I'm curious about your perspective. Lila Vati Devi, welcome. My stream is getting restricted on TikTok because of, what does it say? Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in search result because it contains unoriginal or reproduced content. Yeah, dude, I'm covering the fucking news. Do you guys not have commentary on the news? Fucking TikTok is such a shithole. Whatever. Chili says, what is that flag? I've seen it everywhere. This is the Pride flag because it's Pride Month. You don't smell anything, Shane? Yeah, I don't get it. I am close enough to the fire that I should smell it, but I haven't had any problems. I personally haven't had any breathing problems, so yeah, I don't know. Violet UV, hi, welcome to you as well. During a mid-afternoon news conference on Sunday, Los Angeles Fire Department Chief Jamie Moore explained that much of what is burning now is ordinary combustibles and regular byproducts. Now, Jamie Moore is the person that replaced the fire department chief when Karen Bass fired her because she needed a scapegoat for her piss-poor handling of the Palisades fires. Pride flag, yeah, for the LGBTQ community, Chili. While both the air now and the purple air maps show high and unsafe AQI levels of particle pollution in Boyle Heights as well as moderate quality in surrounding areas, neither appear to include data beyond the fine particle pollution found in smoke. A chemical spill that leads to irritants, etc., floating in the air would not register on the index. This is a key point here. This surprised me. I didn't understand this is how this worked. I thought that these AQI indexes did measure that, but apparently they don't. They're just measuring the general quality of the air. Like, what does it say? Appear to include beyond the fine particle pollution that's found in smoke. That's all that it really measures. So that was a big shock to me. So the AQI to go by is not really the end-all be-all. We recommend reading this post by Alyssa Walker on Torch for best practices to stay healthy if you're in an area. So this is, I mean, the scope of this building is just insane. I've got a video of it here. Look at the size of this, okay? Look. This is the door. This is like, oops. this is like, what, a 6.5 foot door, maybe? Look at this. So this building is 2, 3, 24, 30, 40. So it's about a 40 to 50 foot tall building. It's insane. And then also, again, I failed science class. I don't know any of this shit, but I am very curious what the process is here because firefighters are tearing down the Lineage warehouse. Apparently, they tore it open to vent it somehow, and it reignited the fire, which I guess was their plan. So I don't understand. Chili, pride flag like the gay stuff? Yes, my friend, like the gay community. Correct. Gay as in happy. Jesus, I get the weirdest fucking chatters. Yeah, I would really love to hear from someone with knowledge on this what the purpose was here. I can't find any report, at least I haven't found any report, not to say that there is reporting out there, but I haven't found the reporting to explain what the purpose of this was. So I'm a little confused why they did it. See, cause that look, yeah, that reignited it basically, right? Because it's growing bigger from where it was, right? Oh, sad Scoopy. Sad Scoopy did a bad job. He has to go hide his head in shame. Or I guess it's about the same, maybe? Yeah, I guess it's about the same. As soon as you see a pride flag, you know that person has nothing of value to say. Whiskey Fiend, another MAGA pedophile. You gotta love how the MAGA pedo party comes into my chat and says, I have nothing to say when you guys are the ones with the Epstein's best friend running your party. Fucking idiots. Anyways, you're in timeout. Fuck off. So this is the state of the fire as of earlier today. Remember, we're already 5 days into this disaster. Look at the fence and entry door to get a sense of scale. Yeah, Chad's right here. So this is 5 days, and those fires are still burning pretty goddamn strong. Like, this is pretty... You could roast some fucking marshmallows over this shit, you know? That's some spit roasting like a full-on pig with those level of flames. That's insane. And 5 days, and it's been burning like that non-stop. Where are the fire suppression systems in these buildings? Did they totally fail? Did it not have one? What's the point of the fire suppression like regulations if they don't stop this shit or at least like lower it or prevent it or something? I don't get it. Here's another. So yeah, this is the same thing. Firefighters tear down wall to vent reignited Los Angeles cold storage fire tonight. I don't understand what the purpose of that does. Jesus, look at that. So that shit is that all just, I've heard that this is kind of like a slaughterhouse, not a slaughterhouse, but it's like where they store meat products. Is that all just the burned? Jesus. It's just stacked, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe even 7 floors high. This is like 3 Costco's. This is like the fucking cruise ship of Costco-sized buildings. This is insane to see the scale of this building. Here's another one. 11:30 p.m. When was this one posted? So this was at 1:18. Well, this was posted at 1:18 on the 21st. So this one was posted first. So this was at 11:30. So I'm assuming this one was slightly after. Looks like she changed angles here. Jesus. The sky is so black from the smoke that I thought that was still part of the building. That's crazy. I mean, this building is just fucking huge. Look at that. All that shit was on fire. This is insane. And then So this is on June 21st. When did Chad post this one? June 22nd. So this was on day 4. Day 4, and the fire is still going this strong. Then on the 7th day, it rested. So just to give you an idea of the scale, picture the John Hancock Tower in Boston. Lay it on its side, then fill it with 82 million pounds of meat. Add insulating foam and anhydrous ammonia to taste. Now set it on fire and let it smolder for 6 days. Then let it bake in the California sun. Yeah, dude. That sounds shitty. Very fucking shitty. Let me see if I can get a picture of the John Hancock Tower. Oops. Oops. Let me see. Oh, it's that building? Holy shit, this thing is huge. Hold up. It's this building. What did he say? Lay it on its side? No, hold on. Yeah, so lay it on its side, then fill it with 82 million pounds. That's how big this fucking building is? Oh my god, dude. Taro4TE, welcome. Good to see you on Twitch. First time chatter, welcome. Yeah, this is the size of that building. That's crazy, dude. That's fucking massive. Do you want to debate transgenderism? There is no debate. Transgender people belong. MAGA pedophiles do not. It was surreal driving by the Boyle Heights exit on the freeway and not being able to see a block down due to the thickness of the smoke. Okay, so this is where the Chernobyl similarities come in, right? So look at this. People just going about their lives with this toxic fucking cloud of venom penetrating everyone's lungs the longer it's in the air. There's this. I mean, look at this shit. Serious Chernobyl vibes. Not great, not terrible. It looks like the fire's almost out there, unless I'm missing something. God damn, dude. As if we didn't have enough already with the fucking fires. AQI 300. It's just insane. Of course, you think you are right, else you wouldn't have that position, but by the fact that others disagree, there is a debate. There is no debate because transgender people exist, they belong, and the people who disagree tend to be pedophiles. So, yeah, there is no debate. Transgender people exist the same way that black people, Muslims, Jewish people, Hispanics, all those people exist. You don't get to debate their existence. And if you keep this shit up, I'm going to mute you as well. So, keep yapping and see what fucking happens, dude. I haven't been out today, but I could smell it outside my place yesterday. It had a burning plastic smell. I also went up to the top of Mount Hollywood above Griffith Observatory and could smell it there. Downtown would normally be visible in this picture. So I know this. Oh my god. Yeah, I know exactly where this is. So this is looking kind of southeast-ish. Yeah, dude, downtown is basically like all right here. And you can't see shit because of the smoke. Why can you not have a civil discussion about your position instead of threatening to ban? Because there is no discussion. Trans people belong, and anyone who disagrees are fucking freaks. Stop focusing on what people have between their legs, you goddamn weirdo. Jesus, just go about your life, you fucking freak. There. Okay, where was I? So this is, again, where the Chernobyl stuff comes in. This was on a plane leaving LAX. Actually, I think that left from Ontario, it looks like. Or it's... yeah, it must have left from Ontario. Look at this shit. I mean, this is covering miles. Miles, dude. Miles. Fucking insane. So all of this shit, yeah. And look at that. I mean, people just going about their lives. Kilroy Prince, welcome. People just going about their days, breathing all of that toxic shit in, which gives this vibe.
Yeah. Sure.
So in Chernobyl, this was after the initial explosion of the Chernobyl reactor,
What do you think makes the
where
colours?
the reactor was exposed.
It's the fuel for sure.
What's the fuel for sure? What do you know about it? You clean floors at a train station.
My friend Yuri works at the power plant. Says it runs cold. No gas, no fire, just atoms. Yuri says the only thing is you can't walk right up to the fuel. If you do, a glass of vodka an hour for 4 hours.
Isn't Yuri a plumber?
At the nuclear power plant. Yeah.
Oh, it is beautiful.
So now the reactor's exploded, the reactor is exposed, and it's blowing all the nuclear ash. Yeah, right here. They think it's fucking snow. Ugh. Ugh. Swanson 913, welcome. So this later became called the Bridge of Death. Because if I remember right, all of these people died of cancer within within 3 years. That's all just radioactive nuclear ash. Oh God, not a fun way to go, man. Shelly Renee says that was terrifying. Yeah, I got chills watching this scene. Because I knew, watching it, I knew objectively immediately what it was. And I'm like the kids walking in the snow and shit, in the ash. And I'm like, oh, that's so bad. That's so bad, this right here. But they didn't know, right? They had no idea. The government lied to them, that's right. Well, Shelly, that's kind of what our government is doing to us now with this fire. They're saying that it's safe and all this, that, and the other, and it's really, really not. So, lo and behold, what do we find about the owner and our mayor, Karen fucking Fishface Bass? The co-founder of the company that owns the warehouse is a max donor to the Karen Bass campaign. Interesting. Also, looks like Lineage Logistics has accumulated over $5 million in fines. $3.2 million for air pollution. It is no surprise that this building caught fire. Oops. Live restricted for some audiences. Oh my God, TikTok is just such a shithole censorship campaign. So this is all predictable, that these companies continue to pollute and destroy our neighborhoods, and they get away with it because they donate to the very politicians that make it possible. 2 years ago, this same company had a massive warehouse fire that burned for 60 days. 60 days. 60 days. 2 fucking months. Fires were a small setback for this billionaire, Karen Bass donor, who is owned, his net worth is $2.1 billion. This is what happens, and this is why you need to tax the billionaires, because these people, they don't care about a $5 million fine. They're going to make that up within 2 months of sales, you know? They don't care about a fucking $10 million fine. That's how much did he donate? Look at this. He donated the max $1,800. I mean, but that buys him a shitload of good political will. And I guarantee you that all of his other PACs that he's a part of donated even more than that. The co-founder of Lineage, now here's where it gets interesting. The co-founder of Lineage donated to Karen Bass on the day the Palisades fire exploded. So this was after, this is about a year after he had his 60-day fire. And the day of the Palisades fires, he's kind of like, ooh, I'm getting flashbacks. Spidey sense is tingling. Better corrupt the politicians some more. And that's exactly what he did. This is the corrupt Democratic machine party politics of Los Angeles. We keep seeing this. These people don't care about $5 million in fines. You know why? Because they're not afraid of jail. If we were to take this situation that happened and criminally prosecute them for what they've done, things would change real fucking fast. Same thing with wage theft. Wage theft is a multi-billion-dollar industry in this country now, with seriously, over billions of dollars stolen from American workers because billionaires are greedy, evil, selfish pieces of shit. But I'll tell you what, you start throwing handcuffs on a motherfucker, they will change their act quick. Billionaires do not fear fines. They don't give a shit about fines, but they do fear having to share a cell with Bubba. That's what they fear. Tax the rich, that's the truth. You're goddamn right, Shelley Renee. This is more evidence to tax the rich. Look at these guys. These guys paid $5 million in fines, not a fucking blink. Not even a drop in the bucket. But God forbid we say we tax them 5% of their wealth. God fucking forbid, right? Just think of it as a fine for you being a massive piece of shit. Corruption it is. That's so true. Yeah, Kilroy, it's absolutely corruption. It is the revolving door between politics and capitalism. That's what we have here. And Karen Bass is a true, perfect encapsulation of it. She has been a terrible mayor who has taken bribes, who has given kickbacks to her friends, to her no-bid contracts to some of her friends. It's insane, and we've gotten fuck all because of it. The only good thing to come out of her candidacy, honestly, has been the metro expansion. And that wasn't even her nest egg. That was in before she got to be mayor, if I remember correct. So here it is. The same company from the Boyle Heights fire had another cold storage facility of the same size go up in flames 2 years ago. Wasn't extinguished for 60 days. So I wonder what the cause was. 10 months, Tri-Cities region. Tri-Cities, where was this? This is in Washington? I know the Tri-Cities. I used to live near there. That's interesting. Suffered from health problems. Now they've hired attorneys. Warehouse, Findlay, Washington. Caught fire 21st, 2024. Cold storage facility smoldered for nearly 2 months, spewing plumes of smoke. Benton County fire officials said the fire was likely the largest structure fire the region had ever experienced. The heaviness of the smoke, yada yada. People could smell this chemical in clothes. Emailed statements. A cleanup effort concluded last October. Do you work with members? Oh, fuck you. You did not. However, Findlay residents hired a team. A lot of folks are struggling right now, and they're struggling not being given answers. An attorney who's helping Findlay residents figure out what happened. Misconception of the environmental impact stopped when the fire was put out. Ammonia. God, ammonia is the kind of the common thing here, isn't it? Plastic pallets and plant installation of the building could be toxic when burned. Spent last weekend in the area talking to people to better understand what's going on. The teams. But what caused it? Oh, fuck. I didn't even think about the water. Because all that fire is not too far from the LA River. I don't know, I'll be honest with you, I actually don't know how much of the LA River is used for drinking water. I don't even know what it's used for now I think about it. But yeah, that could, if it is used for anything, which I'm sure it does have its uses, whether it be drain water or not, it's now going to be super polluted. Showed persistent E. coli bacteria. More recent tests have shown additional, a lot of people moved in temporary houses. She also heard reports of livestock. Okay, so it doesn't say what caused the fire. Well, that sucks. So this is the updates from
firefighters have been working around the.
So this, keep in mind, this guy is a cop. The pigs lie all the time. So I take everything these people say is sus. If they're going to lie under oath proudly and boast about it with having no consequences, it means nothing to them to lie during a press conference. So I am taking this with a very heavy grain of salt.
Our firefighters have been working around the clock. This is day 6 of this incident. The last time that anyone in this country has ever had one was in Washington, where they had a fire similar to this that burned for 60 days.
It's interesting that he does bring that up.
The firefighting efforts, we changed a few of the tactics. We
John
brought in,
Student,
as I
welcome.
mentioned yesterday, some water-dropping helicopters that were larger. We did those flights, and then we started to go back to our traditional methods, and that was the use of our ladder pipes. Now, on the walls, this is not what was burning. What's burning is the contents inside. So we've been able to tear off the walls using an excavator, and now what we have is a free burning fire with Class A combustibles, ordinary combustibles inside, which would be just your regular byproducts.
See, so that's what I'm skeptical of. They're saying, oh, nothing to see here, nothing to see here. It's just normal meat products burning. But we know that these factories have a shitload of toxic chemicals in them. So I am extremely skeptical. I'm extremely skeptical about that claim specifically. We've seen this time and time again where authorities will lie and say, it's nothing, it's not a big deal. Go out, please. Take big gulps of the smoke. It's going to be fine. And then lo and behold, cancer rates go up in that area, within a month or two.
That's why you're seeing a lot of smoke that's still being generated.
I don't buy it. No, I think he's lying. He just, I don't know. I can't place it, but just his body language, the things he's saying, all of it just comes off as way too scripted and performative. I don't buy it. I don't. I think he's lying.
What it's allowed us to
And I think he knows he's lying.
The walls, it's allowed us to bring in water cannons. We've got our regional partners because of the.
Okay, so that does explain why they were tearing down the walls, because then they could bring in the water cannons, which does make a lot of sense.
State of emergency that
Assuming
Mayor
that's
Bass
true.
and County Supervisor Solis put out yesterday, which freed up resources for me to be able to request additional assistance from the region. So now what we're using is water cannons to cool off.
So if you're wondering why I don't trust this guy, because he has continuously gone to bat for rapist pigs and refused to discipline them or even fire them because they committed actual rape, and he has protected them every step of the way. So I don't believe this guy on a lot of shit that he's saying. That's why I'm skeptical.
The area where Cooler 1 is to keep it cordoned off, and it's what we're doing later this evening and into tomorrow. So I would anticipate this smoke for about 2 more days, possibly 3. But now we're going to extinguish the fire, and we're going to do that aggressively. We're going to go in there, we're going to put this fire out, and then we're going to be able to mitigate all the other hazards that are around the area and turn it back over to the building owner and occupant so that they can.
The owner and occupant is a criminal. You're turning it over to the guy that started the fire and has a history of doing this kind of shit. This is exactly what I'm talking about. So Chief McDonald, we the taxpayers have to pay for all the health problems that we're going to now have to deal with because of this fire. We put all our taxpayer monies into funding this, or this isn't McDonald, this is Chief Moore, excuse me, funding Chief Moore and the LAFD and all these other emergency responders that go in there to put this fire out. And then they turn it back over to the guy that caused the problem. You're not going to let a drunk driver that just crashed his car into someone's house, you're not going to check him out and say, okay, you're uninjured, here's your keys, get back in your car. You wouldn't do that. And yet that's what we're doing here. No investigation of the criminal who's had a $5 million in fines, last fire 2 years ago, burned for 60 days, but no investigation. This is fucking insane what we're doing here. He's a white man in a position of power, always lying. Yeah, especially with this guy. Like I said, if he will lie under oath and if he will go to bat for rapist pigs, he'll lie about anything. He'll lie about what he had for fucking breakfast.
Actually deal with the product that's left behind. We have estimated that it'll take 1,700 semis to pull all that product out. So that's what the building owner is now going to have upon their task to be able to remove that, work with a private contractor,
Wait, 1,700
and get it to
what?
be a dump, pull all that product. We have estimated
that
it'll take 1,700 semis to pull all that
Oh,
product
I see.
out.
Get the product out.
So
Yeah,
that's what the building owner is now going to have upon their task to be able to remove that.
Yeah, so then it's just business as usual. This is fucking insane.
Work with a private contractor and get it to be a dump site so it can be dumped appropriately. And they're already working with sanitation.
And this is why this stuff keeps happening. This is why we can't have nice things. Because we just let corporate billionaire criminals and Epstein-class pedophiles do whatever the fuck they want and burn shit to the ground. It's ridiculous. Ralph Perry, you're trying to play a song? I don't get it. Was this on YouTube? Hi, Ralph. Good to see you again. You're trying to play the song on YouTube, or was it on Spotify, or what? So this is also a key point here. This person says, wanted to circle back, say if this happened, well, let me start with this one. Is the whole city of LA smelling that ammonia poison cloud now from that industrial fire? See, this is what I'm talking about. So the Chief Moore was saying, no problem, right? It's just animal byproducts, nothing to worry about. But if there's fucking ammonia in there, which the reporting said that that's probably what started the fire, if there's any more ammonia, all that shit is in the air. Could be in the groundwater now. I'm sorry, but what the actual fuck? This is so dangerous. If we can smell it here, I feel awful for those in East LA. Also, how many more signs do I need to go where I want to go? Every LA subreddit right now is talking about how the entire city can smell it, even west of the 405. I don't get it. I really don't smell the... I don't know. I don't know. I'm very confused. And no one is telling us anything because, God forbid, we make FIFA tourists panic. Stay indoors, close windows, and wear a mask outside. This stuff is absolutely toxic soup. Here's the crux, though. Wanted to circle back and say if this happened in West LA, it would be nationwide news. But such warehouses aren't located in those communities. No, it's always the working poor that suffer from these disasters, and it's far more common than anyone realizes because no one is covering it. It is a policy choice to allow serial polluters to harm racially diverse working-class communities. This same company saw a similar cold storage facility burned to the ground in Seattle. It was in Tri-Cities, though, not Seattle. Tri-Cities is outside of Seattle. The blaze smoldered for 10 months. Why do we allow these bad faith operators to get away with this? Good luck when it comes to seeking justice, too. I know all too well what it costs to take bad actors to court for causing harm. They count on you not affording it. Even if a class action occurs, the lawyers will keep the lion's share. We have a segregated justice system as well. Yeah, this person is 100% correct. If we saw a vastly disproportionate approach to the January fires when it was the Palisades versus when it was Altadena. Any of the poor communities didn't get the resources. They were told to eat shit and handle their own. Whereas the Palisades, oh, we got to help them. We got to help them. That's where all the politicians live. That's where all the rich Hollywood celebrities live. We got to help them. It's fucking ridiculous. Air quality issue pertaining to the EPA Clean Air Act. Yeah, well, the EPA is getting dismantled, so we're not even going to be able to measure these things anymore. So it's all just going to be a complete fucking mystery. And then we're just going to find out when more people show up with leukemia or lung disease or fucking heart failure. And this is a really good graphic here. There's a devastating fire that is upending Boyle Heights in Los Angeles and surrounding areas. The company that owns the warehouse is Lineage Logistics, multiple violations over years. Fired 2 years ago on the same roof. This is an area, area where respiratory illness already is a problem. Percent living in areas at high risk for respiratory illness. Black, 37%. Latino, 28%. All people of color, 27%. Meanwhile, white people like me only live in areas where it's about 15% of us live in areas with high risk for respiratory illness. And they're not going to get justice. There's going to be no justice. This fucking billionaire, what's his fucking name? Where's that post? God damn it, where is it? Is it here? Ah. Kevin Marchetti. Lives in registered to San Francisco anyways. Kevin Marchetti. This guy is going to totally get away with it yet again. Unfucking believable. Thank God I'm retiring soon. You're very lucky, Ralph. I wish you a happy retirement on that, brother. I've got years left. So it wouldn't be a stream if I didn't. It wouldn't be one of my streams if I didn't cover the latest MAGA pedophiles being arrested. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Republican Chairman Bo Dresner has been sentenced to 410 years in prison for raping his 13-year-old daughter. Holy shit. There are murderers that get less time than this. 410 years. Whatever he did to that girl must have been fucking awful. That's unbelievable, dude. I live in a diverse neighborhood, but next to a field and pecan trees that get pesticide applied constantly. Oh, don't get me started on pesticide. We used to have a crop plane. Oh, what the hell? Isn't that what it's called? A crop plane? It would fly over our fields and drop all kinds of nasty shit. Trust me, I know all about that. Former DUP leader Jeffrey Donaldson has been found guilty of all 18 counts of sexual abuses against 2 victims. He had pled not guilty to 1 count of rape, 4 counts of gross indecency, and 13 counts of indecent assault between 1985 and 2008. His wife, Eleanor Donaldson, faced a trial of the facts and was found to have committed 5 counts of aiding and abetting her husband. Will Elon Musk and other MAGA types be tweeting about this former top right-wing politician in the UK who was just found guilty of being a pedophile and whose wife aided and abetted him in those 6 sex crimes against children? If not, why not? Of course they won't. Of course they won't. Keep in mind, Elon Musk and the right-wing pedophile gangs in London and Ireland and elsewhere went on entire riots, started pogroms against immigrant communities over fake news of pedophilia while they do nothing about their own. Keep in mind that I think it's like 65-70% of all pedophile crimes in the UK are done by white dudes like this. But Elon Musk, because he's a Nazi, never covers this. He doesn't cover this shit. That would ruin his fucking hot takes on every issue. Bosk_CO, welcome. Izzy UC WC, welcome. That's a hell of an interesting username. The NRA chief set a kitten on fire after torturing it with his fraternity brothers. His paws were cut off before it was strung up and burned. I've been saying it. There is no polite society where people like this belong. They do not belong walking our streets. They do not belong breathing our air. They do not belong contributing to our economy. These Republicans do not belong in this country. You want to see a reduction in crime? You want to see an increase in wages? You want to see affordable housing go up? Deport white Republican pedophile monsters like this guy. I mean, who does this? Set a kitten on fire. Not even just set the kitten on fire, as if that wasn't bad enough, after torturing with his fraternity brothers. Not only that, he cut off its fucking paws. Not only that, it was strung up when they did it. We need to euthanize less animals and more people. I'm 100 right? Thank you, Shelley. This is just unbelievable. I can't believe this is not a bigger deal. Like, this is truly what psychopaths do, right? You look at every psychopath throughout history, Ted Bundy, Ed Gein, Dahmer, all of them started with torturing and mutilating small animals. Every single one of them. That's how they all started. So what the fuck else has this dude been doing in his spare time when he's not killing kittens? Honestly. We need to do a deep dive. Somebody hire a PI on this dude, because I guarantee you he has some child skeletons in his closet. 69-year-old prolific child sex offender Andrew Sharp has been jailed for 13 years and 6 months after pleading guilty to 12 charges, including child rape, child sexual assault, taking indecent photos of a child, and possession of indecent images of a child. He had 17,382 indecent images of children on his laptop. Fucking almost threw up right there. Holy shit. He was only caught after uploading an indecent image of a child to the internet, which was flagged. This is fucking gross. I'm actually nauseous. 17,000. This is not something that you get in one day of searching. This is not something you get in 1 week. Okay? This is a dude that had been doing this for a while. And he was only jailed 13 years. 13 years for 12 charges and 17,000 CSAM images. Hey, and guess what? Not a drag queen. All the MAGA pedophiles that cry up get triggered about my flag. Yeah? This is them. This is MAGA right here. This is MAGA. MAGA in a nutshell. Louis Bates and Mark Wilson, the Hartlepool sex beasts who abducted a 13-year-old schoolgirl, took her to a remote track and took turns raping her, have been released. These monsters enticed the girl. They've been released? I'm sorry, the fuck? These monsters enticed the girl into a car, drove her to an isolated spot, and subjected her to a half-hour nightmare. They left her bleeding profusely, barely able to walk. She was physically sick when she got home and had to be taken to a hospital. Sam Hunter helped lure her in and got a lighter sentence. 15 years for gang raping a child, and now they're back on the streets. Did they get early release, or is this like a Ken Paxton deal where they got a sweetheart thing? What? I don't understand this. How many more victims before these monsters are kept locked up for good? Our girls are not safe while the system keeps letting animals like this out. Name them, shame them, never forget what they did. These people are truly dead behind the eyes. Jesus Christ, look at them. This is the vacant, dead stare of psychopaths. I'm not even kidding. This guy looks like he might have been crying. These are truly psychopaths. Jess Martinez, welcome. Unbelievable, dude. We don't enable our wrongins. Do the courts not know the rapists can ever be rehabilitated? So is this the guy? So this is the guy. Okay. He was recalled to prison in 2024 for dangerous driving, driving without insurance, possession of a bladed article, cannabis-related offenses. Jesus Christ. Imagine getting out of jail. Imagine getting out of jail. Getting out of jail after 15 years for being a pedophile. And then the first thing you do is you buy a machete and weed. Oh my God. You have a chance at a new life, and the first thing you do is fuck it up. Holy shit. Wow. And this is just a thought for the day. More people have been arrested for touching the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C. than for anything coming out of the Epstein files. That's right, people. It is a bigger crime to touch the reflecting pool than it is for any Epstein-class billionaires to touch children. That's America for you, baby. America! Fuck yeah! Land of the free, home of the brave, run by the pedophiles. All right, I'm going to switch over to Arkham Knight here. I'm going to try to, let's see, let's stop TikTok real quick. End that. And then we're going to go Oh, I got a couple follows. That's nice. Okay, so let's do... Okay, so now I need to switch this over to Batman. Where is Batman? Here it is. I'm never going to finish this game. I've been playing this game for 2 months almost now on stream, and I'm only at like 64%. All right, let me see. I really got to clear out my phone. Gotta check TikTok. God, TikTok is such a fucking shithole. Just censorship after censorship. Okay. All right, let's do some Batman. Oops. All right, let's see. It's not working on OBS. That's frustrating. Let's try this again. Ugh, I hate it when it does this. There we go. Okay, kicked in, finally. Okay. Oh, I can put on my glasses now. Yay! And let's go live. There. All right. Time for Batman. Okay, so.
Batman and Ivy working together.
Batman and Ivy working together? They must be up to something bad.
Ranelagh Ferry Terminal. Okay, Riddler. This game ends now.
You gotta love how... Like, I don't even think Batman gets as devoted to stopping the Joker as he does with the Riddler. Because the Joker is actually, like, entertaining. The Riddler is fucking obnoxious, though. God damn.
At least when Riddler's on the
Oh, I
billboard,
gotta use
you
the
can
car.
tune it out. All those papers.
Hi, guys.
Give me the creeps.
Don't mind me. Yep, don't mind me. Okay, fine. Hi, guys. Bye, guys. Alright.
This is it, Dark Knight. We're done. Well, you're done for, at least. I must admit that I'm feeling quite charitable at the moment of my triumph. So I will give you a choice. Rather than carry on towards your humiliation and death, I will simply let you drive away in return for a signed statement testifying towards my superior intelligence and conceding that I have utterly checkmated you. Oh, the cat will remain a hostage, of course. A symbol of your failure.
Like, of all the times that Batman and Riddler have crossed paths, you would think that he would get the point that it's like, don't underestimate Batman. It always seems oh god, it's a race.
My, you're actually going to attempt it. Very well. But this is my finest work, detective. My masterpiece, my Enigma Resistance. So, let us take that inexplicably life-size children's toy for its final drive. This is it, Dark Knight. Your Tudoberg, your Bay of Pigs, your ultimate defeat. That's it, detective. Drive faster, drive headlong into defeat.
Okay. Now I know where that one is.
To clarify, detective, this bit is not the surprise.
First try. First try. Did it first try.
Behold your doom.
That was so close. Holy shit, this is lucky.
What? Impossible!
Shut up,
that
Riddler.
Cannot be!
Oh, boy.
You should have fallen to your death. I calculated the curvature precisely.
I hate it.
I've got the equation
I
right
hate
here.
everything about it. Okay. Oh.
I don't understand. How are you still alive?
I'm better than you.
Oh, of course. You
Cheating.
got lucky, didn't you?
It's such a Trump thing to do. Not that. But it's such a Trump thing to do. Be like, aha, you didn't beat me. You just cheated.
It was luck. Luck! The kindly lifeguard of the idiot.
Damn
I
it.
can hardly factor luck into my equations now, can I? I'm not a homeopath. You've been waltzing with Lady Luck your whole life, detective. But now the music stops.
Oh my god! Ah! Wrong button. I needed to strafe, and instead I just put my foot on the gas.
No, 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 no! This isn't right. This isn't possible. This isn't happening. I am the Riddler, and you shall not defeat me!
Butthole puckered. Butthole puckered.
Dark Knight, don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours. Since you cannot even be counted on to kill yourself, I will do it for you. I'm controlling the mechanisms now. Controlling mechanisms.
What? Oh, I see. Man. Oh, man.
You'll make a mistake. Of course you will. I know you will.
Oh, damn. Fine.
Goodbye. Hurry up, detective. You stand marginally more of a chance of succeeding if you actually begin. That's more like it, detective. You failed! For the briefest moment, you almost seemed capable.
Okay, I got it. I can do it.
I want you to know, detective, that I'm recording all your attempts at this for posterity.
Yeah,
And for
right.
my social media presence, of course.
For me and embarrass me on the YouTubes. Okay, I think I can do this.
Make your peace, Dark Knight. This really is
Camera
it.
angle, come on, bro.
It
That
has
was
to be
just the game. Cheating. The game's cheating. Okay.
Don't worry, detective. You have until dawn. Not that it'll make any difference.
Yeah, I think I lost again.
don't waste my time. It's several times more precious than yours.
Oh my God,
Slow, detective, too slow. For a second there, I was almost concerned.
Yeah,
Care to try again, Dark Knight? Because the timer won't start until you situate yourself at the start of the track.
bro. Okay, I gotta lock in. Alright, I got this. Lock in. Alright. Not that even mattered because I still have to do the whole fucking thing again. I'm fine, I'm fine.
Would you
Not upset
like
at all.
another attempt at
Not
that
upset
lap?
at all. Oh, come the fuck on. I am not angry. I am not angry! I am totally fine, sound, fine.
Or if you prefer, that Roman knockoff Mercury.
Oh, bro. Fucking camera change. I'm dead. Saw that one coming. Ah. Fine.
Come now, detective. Time waits for no man.
Fuck.
Wait for
can't
no
turn.
Batman.
All right, you know what? Let's see if I can upgrade the Batmobile. I think I get more. Can I upgrade my speed? What does this do? Well, that doesn't do anything. Okay. I was hoping I remember being able to
That's more like it, detective. You failed! For the briefest moment, you
able to
almost
upgrade my
seemed
rocket,
capable.
but I guess not. Maybe it was the wrong menu. I don't know. All
By
right,
all
this
means,
is it. I can feel it.
fail
I can
as
feel
much
it.
as you like.
Well, I didn't die. That's something. Pressure's on. Ooh. I didn't die. Somehow. Dude, that camera switch is such bullshit.
You're going backwards, Dark Knight. Is this a
Deb.
valiant attempt at a joke?
Again, the Riddler is currently kicking my ass.
No, Batman, you can't drive.
I'm about to go
solid
backwards
objects.
just
It's
to start
really
over.
basic physics.
Oh! Fuck! This
Dark
is
Knight, don't waste my
miserable.
time. It's several times more precious.
Oh,
than
okay,
yours.
so that time when I've already given up, it just worked perfect. Yeah, okay, cool. Shut up!
Expertly executed
Shut up!
failure. Come now,
up!
detective. A trained monkey could complete this course.
Shut up!
Complete this.
Come here,
Assuming
monkey.
I had trained him naturally.
Oh, that's bad.
If you're feeling vainglorious enough for another attempt, Dark Knight, you must trundle back to the start of the course.
Where did that one come from? That's never been there. Oh my god, I have to do it again.
I want you to know, Detective, that I'm recording all your attempts at this for posterity. And for my social media presence, of course.
Oh, I'm dead. I made it! Fucking sure I was dead there. Okay, so now here. Right. Dun, 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 dun. Now the camera's gonna fuck with me. I did it again. I fucking know it. Fucking done.
Careful, Detective. I'd like the car to be working when I'm done with it.
Okay. Okay. I got a chance. Oh, did you see that?
Come on, Detective. Time waits for no man.
Oh.
And I wait for no Batman. You did it. The key. Now
Oh my
you
God.
press the key. Those are the rules.
I am
and
so
I have to follow
tense.
the rules, don't I? I set them after all.
Whee! Okay. So the one that's shorter.
Okay, almost there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right? 2, 4, 5. 4. It's this
Can
one.
you trust him, Catwoman?
Shut
here we go.
the fuck up, Riddler! God! Oh my God. That race gave me a fucking headache. Holy shit. Jesus.
That's it. No more.
Congratulations, Catwoman. You are now free. Free to take my final exam. To take my final exam.
Wait, what? I thought it was free.
Eddie, I didn't know you'd started cheating. I'm disappointed.
I dissemble. I artfully obfuscate. But I do not cheat. As you and Batman will discover
God,
when
I
you
hate
attempt
this
my
guy.
final riddle room.
He's such a good
Riddle
actor, bro.
room. Catwoman, this evening is not about you. Wait for Batman. Wait
for Batman. Me out then. Fuck. Absolute fuck nugget.
Do you have a photographic memory, Detective? Because I do. I can summon your sneering features at will. That is when they don't burst unbidden into my brain. I have perfect recall, too. I
Batman
can
is really
remember
in his head,
every
man.
time
Fucking free,
you've
isn't it?
hurt me. Sometimes I wake up, Dark Knight, to the feel of your hands around my neck, your carbon fiber-coated fists smashing into my solar plexus. How dare you brutalize me? Me! Your intellectual superior. You're better. Me, Edward Nygma, the Riddler, and the world's greatest everything. You're a thug, Detective, a bullying emblem of the arrogant notion that might makes right. Come back to the orphanage, where I will end you and the unjust things you stand for.
All right, let's see it, buddy. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Riddler. I think I actually remember how the final level to take out the Riddler in this game, and it's very satisfying what we do to him. All right.
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Excuse you? The fuck? That was fucking rude. That was really fucking rude. Oh, hello. Do this one real quick, though. Are you guys for real? Okay. What a bunch of dumbasses. Going up to a tank with just fucking pot guns. I am the Batman. First try. Done. I win. First try. I'm the best Batman. Don't ignore everything you saw in that Riddler race. I'm the real Batman.
This was nothing, Batman. We will win.
Will you? Will you, though? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Now's my chance to free Selina from the orphanage. This sick game has gone on long enough.
Agreed, sir. Best of luck. You see the biggest the cars?
Like that? I do love the idea of just slamming into these cars and running people over. No deaths, though. They're fine. They're fine. Nobody died. This giant tank just smashed people off the side, but they're fine. They're totally fine. Oh, goodness.
How have you been?
Perfect. Eddie hasn't said a word since you left that last course. Do you ever rub people the right way?
They never asked nicely.
If they ever ask nicely, he says.
This is it. One last hoop to jump through. Then I'm free to rob Gotham blind. I mean, you know, make sure everyone got out. I'll check the art galleries first.
Oh, is it the Mad Hatter? I'll bet that's a reference to the Mad Hatter. Huh. I'll bet it's that picture there.
No, Dark Knight, you're way off the mark. The mark.
Solution partially detected.
Meet the Riddle Square, a puzzle which draws influence from both late 20th century puzzle cubes and mid 15th century torture devices.
Solution partially detected.
If Eddie wanted us to play a game of life-size chess, he could have left us more pieces.
I don't think that was the idea.
Solution partially detected. Well, what is the riddle? Let me see. What's the riddle in this room? Wait, how do I see? How do I see inside? Let me see it. Is that enter? No?
Almost there, Batman. But you haven't quite made my mark.
Solution partially detected. So there seems to be something along that wall.
Oh, good. He doesn't want us to go in. Guess I'll be heading home then, Eddie?
There'll be a way in.
Solution partially detected. Huh. Ooh, hello. Okay. Don't mind me. I feel like that's a reference to the Mad Hatter, but I can't see.
Riddle me this. How can you play my game when you've already been barred? Already
Play my
There it is. Got it. First try.
Perhaps you're looking at this conundrum the wrong way.
Cool. Force this contraption over my brain. I'll reward you with punishment, debasement. Oh, it's this. Right? Yeah, there it is. What the? Social outcast. Why do you attack Batman? He is based. You are a whoa! LGBTQ slur in a Batman comic book. Very interesting. Riddler deleted the email and all the others like it as prickly hot anger and shame squirmed through his insides. No point denying it. Hashtag CrusaderGate had been a disastrous social media campaign. Couldn't understand it. It seemed the internet's idiotic and easily aroused rabble could froth itself into a full fat cappuccino of frenzy over white knights, but offer it up a dark one on a plate, and you get a soy latte's worth of indignation at best. Didn't they understand what Batman had done? This is so, like, MAGA coded. And it's just like, so obviously
You can't go through it,
MAGA
children,
without being
and
too
no,
overtly
you
MAGA.
cannot tunnel under it either.
Okay, well, my apologies.
Can you find a way in?
That was a question, woman. Oh, yeah, she can. But then what? I still don't understand what I'm supposed to do here. Do I step on these? Do I step on all of them? Is that gonna hurt me? Whoops. Okay, it does. I am not sure. Oh, okay.
We need to move the blocks.
Well, hurry up then.
Which blocks?
Surely one of those toys of yours can get the job done.
Which blocks do we need to move? I do not remember this one at all.
We need to stop some of the cubes from moving when I fire the charge.
I'm guessing that'd be my job. Look at all these generators. Why does
Okay,
Eddie
wait.
need so much power?
Aha! So I need to get to that one. Got it.
Congratulations! Now let's cut to the best part.
Uh-oh.
To the best part.
Selina, watch out! Get ready!
For what? Hello, run.
Damn him. How is that a riddle, Eddie? Seriously.
You get used to it.
Ah, beginner's luck. Let's intensify proceedings.
Okay. I know. So that
You
there.
will not win this!
Okay, well, first of all, this one's easy. Right? So let's... That's one. And I wonder if... Go... Right. Go here. like that. Woo. Okay, good. Oh, it shifted around too. I mean, I'm not down there, dipshit. Come on. You're just screwing up your own toys.
It's still not a riddle, Eddie.
You just haven't figured it out yet.
This is it. This is the end. The final riddle.
Oops. Hey, get off there. Whoa, that was close. You weren't supposed to come up there. You're supposed to go and down. Down, kitty. Damn it, I did it again. Have a slight problem. Oh, it's actually easy. Yeah, that was super easy. I'm a fucking genius.
It's done. Keys by the entrance. Let's go.
You smooth talker, you. Give me a second to compose myself.
Wait, is that it? Do we leave the room now? I guess leave the room now, right?
Selina needs the key.
Okay, so it is in there, but where? Oh, got it. Right. I love how she's so delicate with the glass. She's like, bink. Batman's like, whoo bam.
You know what the worst thing about this was? It looked cheap. Well,
There's no point
Henson,
stealing it.
what are we waiting for? So is it just Central Gotham that's evacuated? Oh, the mansion's empty too.
Scarecrow threatened the entire city, Selina.
And it's such a tragedy. You go save the day, and I'll make sure Bruce Wayne locked his doors.
Good luck with that.
Are we not at the point where she knows that Batman is Bruce Wayne? I thought we were. I thought I was. Oh shit! Okay, not what I thought it was. Well, that was a surprise. Riddler's got his own mech warrior. The mech Riddler. Nice catch. Whoa. That's horribly edited, but that was really slick moves. Oh shit!
You handsome, bumbling amateur! Look what you have reduced me to, Batman! If you simply bow down and confront it with your obvious superior, then I will swoop to your pathetic pugilistic level and make you!
Ow.
I designed this suit to perfectly defend myself.
Wanna help?
With excesses. So please understand, Dark Knight, that this is an intellectual victory above all.
This is getting kidding.
All yours.
Prepare to be outseated! Time to change! This color suits you better.
About time.
I'll subtract you from this equation.
Alright. So that's that. So now we gotta take this fucker out, which I do how exactly?
Enough! This is beneath me. You are beneath me.
Uh-huh.
You want to finish this, detective? Then you must earn the privilege.
Well, I'll call him
Last
detective
riddle in
too.
this city, and I'll fight you, Batman. But
Uh.
not a moment before.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. Come on, Batman. This cat wants a prowl.
Or we could just leave you down there, Eddie. That's actually probably the best thing for him. Deny him the satisfaction of getting a one final duke out.
Fresh air, freedom, and darkness. Perfect. How should we celebrate? I know a couple of poor, defenseless museums.
Oops. forgot to keep my chat open.
But then again, I also know a couple of hotels.
The night's not over yet. There's more work to be done.
Of course there is. You do know how to kill the mood. Do you ever take the night off? Do you ever take the suit off?
Not on nights like this, Alina. It's what I do.
Fine. I guess I'll hit an art gallery or two while the big bad bat's distracted.
You're not going to thank me.
Why? It's what you do.
I love the idea of her just being able to casually leap up, like, 20-foot walls. Not a problem. Alright.
I won't let the militia watchtowers keep control of the sky. Time to hunt them down.
Yeah, but where? So what? Okay, so there's one more watchtower on this island. So I'm gonna have to be flying around to see if I can find it.
Those
They're
things
not
will run us
there.
off. I've seen it happen.
Some frames here.
We're just working stuff for months.
Where are the watchtowers? There's one last one. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's
They built a robot army. Oh, man. What's Scarecrow up to? Just kill the bat. All these scheming.
there it is. When in doubt, find the highest place and about. Hey, it rhymes. Right.
My skin's still crawling, guys. Next time I want to use the pretty Scarecrow. Scared of this mask? It's Halloween, remember? It's not a mask. What? Weren't we supposed to be defending that thing?
There's a well-protected watchtower in the south of Miyagani Island. I need to plan my attack.
No, I don't. Okay. Oh, come on. Oh, dear. Well, what do I want to do? Oop. Ah! That's not what I want to do. Oh well, worked out. Dun, dun, dun. Alright. I think that's all I got time for today. Let's save it did. Alright. I got to go.